You're charged with driving while intoxicated with a child under 15. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you. You will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call.
Right here is where everything escalates legally. Intoxication assault plus child endangerment isn't just a bad decision, it's a felony combination that puts both public safety and parental responsibility under the microscope. And the most chilling detail? A 4-year-old not properly restrained. That single fact alone dramatically raises the stakes. Let me ask you this, should intoxication cases involving kids automatically carry harsher penalties?
Flores, did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions? Outside the agreement, the state is
Notice how the judge carefully explains the range of punishment. This isn't just procedural, it's about ensuring the defendant fully understands what's on the line. State jail felony means real time behind bars is possible. Courts take these explanations seriously because later, defendants can't claim they didn't know what they were agreeing to. Transparency here protects the system and the defendant.
state any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State moves to admit what has been marked as State's Exhibit 1 in all attachment.
No objection, Your
All
Honor.
right, state, you may be excused.
You want-
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
And yes, this is her first criminal offense. I mean, obviously, situation she is at right now that the court has her attention. I believe she's going to be a very good probationer, and you're not going to hear from her again, Judge.
All right, so how often have you been drinking?
I haven't since then.
All right, so here's the
This is a critical moment. Even though the sentence is listed as 2 years, the word to focus on is community supervision. That's probation, but with teeth. Strict conditions, constant monitoring, and zero room for mistakes. One slip up, and that suspended sentence can snap right back into active jail time. Do you think probation in cases like this is accountability or leniency?
go out and you hit somebody and you had a child in the vehicle, that could have easily been a dead child. That could have easily been a child that was severely injured, because usually, and I haven't done the statistics on this, my professor would be upset with me for saying this, but normally what I see, the person who drinks and drive, they usually end up walking away. The passengers end up being injured. The person they hit ends up being injured. You just have the soccer mom or the grandfather who's just enjoying their life and somebody's drinking and they hit them. You're one of those people who cannot drink alcohol at all. And while you're on this probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't drink. You don't need to have alcohol to have a good time.
Yeah, and I've been sober since then. I haven't touched any beer, nothing. And I'm not trying to either, especially because of my kids and my granddaughter.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is finding you guilty. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work at O'Reilly's.
Auto parts.
Yeah, parts.
So,
Okay. Well, you know, but now that song is going to be in my head forever. Thank you a lot.
but mine too, Judge.
That song's been in my head, especially because I did the parade for
She
work.
pleads no contest. That's interesting. It means she's not admitting guilt, but she's also not fighting the charges. Legally, it allows the court to sentence her as if she's guilty, without her formally saying it. Often used when evidence is overwhelming. Strategically safe, but emotionally telling.
Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations, with the exception if they recommend inpatient treatment, We'll start with outpatient treatment. There's going to be 30 sober meetings in 30 days, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the parenting classes. Once the parenting classes are complete, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Ignition interlock for half the term. A 2-year driver's license suspension. The victim impact panel live DWI education course. And there's to be restitution, if any, to Victor Flores. Norma, I need a restitution hearing in 3 weeks, please. That's 3 weeks? Yes. No problem.
This might be the most powerful speech in the entire hearing. The judge shifts from legal authority to real-world consequences. Alcohol doesn't just impair judgment, it transfers harm to innocent people. Passengers. Kids. Strangers. This isn't about intent anymore, it's about outcome. And outcomes here were nearly fatal.
952. Probation, is there anything else?
Ma'am.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Just anything that what I could do to stay out of trouble, which I still have been.
All right, just make sure you communicate with probation. That's a big start, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If there's anything you need, just let us know. Let probation officer know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can come back to court. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And does she only have a warrant on this case? All right. So, and the court will recall the warrant. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
The next